Hey, what's up everyone? In this video I'm going to be giving you my number one 10k shoe for 2020. Hey, what's up everyone and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now if this is your first time at Fordy Runs, I want you to smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join the Fordy Runs running community and check out the description. There's loads of cool things, including the link to all the shoes I'm going to talk about today. Right, so my favourite 10k shoe of 2020, let's get stuck in. Right guys, so the 10k shoe of 2020, there's been so many epic shoes out there this year. Just to give you some of the shoes that I considered and ones that I thought about picking are the Adidas Adizero Pro. I looked at that, thought, is that a 10k shoe? It didn't suit me particularly well. I don't think I was fast enough in it, but it's a great shoe. You've got the Nike Next Percent Tempo, whatever it's called, which is just a bigger lump of Zoom X and an AirPod, but obviously you don't have the plate like the Alpha Fly. It's more suited for those faster runs. You've got the Skechers Razor 3 Hype. I love that shoe. It's got a new version coming out. Absolutely love that shoe. 10k distance, it really suits it well. Brooks Hyperion Tempo. What an awesome shoe. That is an amazing shoe with the DNA flash on it. That is a great shoe, and particularly over the 10k distance. I thought about, do I pick that one? You've got the Vaporfly from Nike. You still can't discount the Next Percent Vaporfly because you can still get those. That is an awesome shoe. Absolutely awesome, but it is a little bit unstable, but it's got a big slab of Zoom X in it. You've got the Fuel Cell TC from New Balance. Fantastic shoe. Didn't suit me. A little bit unstable for me. Great shoe though. Can't complain about it. Absolutely, you know, knocking it out of the park. What other shoes are there that I considered? There's so many out there. And that's why I said at the start, let me know in the comments which you feel is the best out there. You've got the On Running Cloud Boom, didn't suit me. Some people really like that. It's a bit of a more of a racy shoe as well. Carbon plate going through that. But for me, the absolute winner is the Metaracer from Asics. I absolutely love this shoe over the 10k distance. For me, it's a real racing shoe. And it just... in a racing shoe, I want lightness, I want responsiveness, and I want something that's just going to make me feel like a hero when I'm running along. And I feel like the Asics Metaracer gives me that. So let's get into some of the stats and some of the features about the Metaracer, just to bring you up to speed on what it's all about before I tell you exactly why I love it in more detail. So this shoe, 7.25 ounces. It's 180 pounds here in the UK. You've got, at the moment, you comes in this sort of orange colour, and I know there's a white and red version coming out. The shoe features a dual-sided lobster claw carbon plate from the midfoot midfoot to the toe. If I could speak English, that would be very helpful. It's bottom loaded beneath the flight foam midsole. I'll come on to it in a minute. It's got a low stack height of 24 in the heel, 15 in the toe, so it's got a 9mm drop. It's incredibly breathable. And I'll come on to the little hole in the front in a second. It's borrowed over some of the guide toe technology, and then you've got on the outsole a massive slab of Asics grip, which is basically a big lump of rubber. Now, where do we start? Okay, so breathability first, number one, which is again really important. The idea of this shoe is to keep your foot temperature down, because then that will reduce your body temperature, which will then improve your performance. It's got a little hole in the front of that, which brings air in and takes it out over the shoe. I really love the old school lace feel of it. It feels like your school plimsolls, school shoes you used to wear for gym. It really does feel like that. There's no bells and whistles on this shoe. It's got a minimalistic amount of foam around the heel, but it's just enough, and it just locks down nice. The inner sole just doesn't move about. It's all glued down. You've got the flight foam midsole, which has been sort of redeveloped, so it's a lot more, I don't know if that's coming out, but it's a lot more softer than some of the flight foam, let's say on an Evo ride, which is quite firm. But they've got this sort of softer flight foam, then they've got this bottom loaded carbon plate, which I was just talking about a second ago here, which runs from here. So you get that sort of spring from here where you land, and it just pushes you onto your toe and then onto that plate, and you get the snap. And that's the thing with this shoe. Over the 10k distance, where you're on your toes, or you're trying to get on your toes, it's just egging you on. And it doesn't feel unstable like a Vaporfly, because, you know, it's not so narrow and pinching in here. You don't have a massive stack of foam either, which again is great. It just gets you on here, and it just keeps going, going, going. And it's always wanting more. And I love that about a shoe over a shorter distance, that it's something that's asking you to keep pushing on. And that's what I get from this. And the feel from the plate, some of these plates in these shoes, if you've not run in a shoe, you know, you get onto them and then they sort of kick you on. This is just like a snap off the toe, you know. As soon as you land here, it's just going bosh. And you can really feel it kicking you on. And over the 10K distance, I mean, I just feel it just makes me feel like a hero when I'm out there. And I think a lot of it's psychological, people, right? There's no denying that. But 7.25 ounces, so breathable. It just wants to run faster. And I just think for me, obviously I'm a big ASICS fan at the moment, but it just works for me. And that's why it's my 10K shoe of 2020. So if you are looking for a racing shoe, and you're fed up at Nike and you're looking for something different, then check out the Metaracer, guys. It is a great shoe.